Well, good day, everyone. Welcome to Thoughts Can Change Your Life with me, Reverend Wolak. I want to explore today, where does chaos begin? Does it begin in the outer? Does it begin in the inner? Because what I want to say to you is, it's not the outside world that's causing you your grief, but it's how you perceive the outside world that's causing it. Who are you being in the midst of everything? And this has been proven through history time and time and time again, because in the worst of times, how is it that there are people who become multimillionaires? How is it there are people that defy the odds? I'm going to beckon to suggest that it's, where are you putting your focus? Exactly. Where are you putting your focus? That's the key to everything. So if you're saying that I've got to wait for the world to change before I can do what I want to do, you're a victim. But if you say, when I change, the world outside for me changes, it doesn't mean you're going to change what's going on in the world. It's going to change what your experience of what's going on in the world. Because here's the key thing to understand is that in this world, everything is always in balance. There are those who will see that things are horrible, and there are those who see things as good. This event could be labeled as good. That event is probably bad. There's always going to be both sides. The question is, as you put your focus on life, are you looking to see life as an expansion? Are you looking to see life in a bigger way? Are you looking to see life as an opportunity to grow, to experience, and to have even more of the magnificent things that we've got available to our senses, our sight, our hearing, our smell, our taste, our touch? And what about the intuitive nature that we are? Why is it that we have to always go and rationalize everything instead of going inside and knowing what's good for us? Because there's an inner knowing within every human being on the planet. But most people have shut that idea out. They've shut that flow of wisdom out. Every morning when we do meditation online at Agape, we're always tapping into our wisdom partners, our wisdom council. Who's that? Anyone you want to be. And by just creating an image of something that you believe has greater wisdom and asking questions, you open yourself up to the possibility of hearing a new answer. When you're exactly right, Richard. When you're not playing the role of a victim, healing is instant because you're not playing the role. Here's the thing about life. In life, there's times you're going to be well. There's times you're going to get sick. How you deal with them is the key. Yeah, Zach, I feel like I fight with myself about what's right and wrong, even though I also feel there is no right or wrong. It's just where we are in the moment. Yeah, Zach, it's all about the fact that we have an ego, and the ego has to see duality. So, Anita, you're there in Egypt. You know what we in the West don't understand is the richness of the tradition and the history of the Egyptian culture. Goes back thousands and thousands and thousands and thousands of years. There are mysteries there that are beyond our ability to comprehend. Just a simple mystery of, how did they build a pyramid the way the pyramid's built? I don't think we could do that today. I've never seen anyone build a pyramid where there's 1 million or 2 million huge boulders like that. Wouldn't it be interesting if, with all the technology that we have today, that we could build it, and yet they did that thousands of years ago? Does it make you question, what don't we know? So, Anita, you're feeling a little under the weather? Okay, babe, here's what you do. Visualize those, drink water, And as you're drinking the water, visualize that water is washing away the cells that are no longer serving you. And the second it washes away, it's also bringing cells that heal. So you literally become the visualizer. You become the creator of your healthy body. See, this is one of the tools that people don't understand. This power of our own visualization is unbelievable. I talk about that power of visualization in my book, The Power in You. I talk about it from the standpoint is every day for a year, I visualize Pac-Man inside my head, eating away at a tumor. Visualization works, folks. I'll tell you, it works all the time, but you got to use it. Yeah, we just don't know, Anita. And you know, as smart as we are, we just don't know. That's what's friggin' amazing. Corey, congratulations on getting your job. I knew you were going to get it. I could tell in the way you looked at it. So good for you, bud. Now make it the best job you've ever had. Make yourself the best person going into the job that you've ever had. That's really, really cool, you know? Um, if you're not aware, next Saturday, a week from today, I'm doing a workshop, free workshop on my book, The Power in You. You can sign up at agapespiritualcenter.com. Or I put the link in the description here. You can always go to that link and sign up. You're going to get some valuable tips. I highly recommend that you get the book beforehand. I'm actually started yesterday doing the audiobook. I read the introduction and the first chapter. I want to tell you, reading a book out loud is a lot more difficult for me than talking to you extemporaneously. Giving a Sunday talk, being in front of 1,000 people. That's a lot more, that's easier for me based on my personality. I like to flow, but reading, it's got to be precise. And as you can tell, I'm not one that likes boundaries. Yeah, I fight boundaries all the time. I'm one of those guys. Yeah. Yeah, put the headphones on. Richard's looking for a part-time job today. Yeah, what kind of part-time job? Have you got the visualization of it? Do you know what it's going to be like? Do you know the type of money? You know the type of things you want to do? The feeling you're going to have when you get it? Good question. And here's a key for a part-time job. Richard, everybody's friggin' hiring. Everybody. Everywhere I go, there's signs people want it. Do you know who has a good energy, Richard? Don't know if it's like anything you want. Costco. But I don't know if there's a Costco by you. You're in a little podunk town in Missouri. Good energy in Costco. At least for me, there is. And it's really interesting. If you ever have the opportunity, go into a Costco and feel the energy of the people. Then go to a Sam's if you have the chance. Feel the energy of the people and compare them. Why is there a difference? It's because on the inside, there's a difference. The inside of the management of Costco, the inside of the visualization of Costco, it's a very different inside thing. So it all comes back to the whole thing that we've been talking about today. How we see the world is how we see ourselves. Or we can reverse that and say, how we see ourselves is how we see the world. So if you want the world to change for you, change how you look at yourself. Yeah, how do you look at yourself? I don't know. Only you know. Here's what I can tell you. It's showing up in your life right now. Corey's into astrology charts. That's a whole other discussion. Hey, if you believe it, it'll work for you. I just don't believe it. Just me. I believe I have freedom all the time, unless I confine myself to the belief in something. Someone once did numerology on me. Several people have done numerology on me. And I go, well, that's interesting. And here's the key thing. What is the basis of everything I teach? It's very simply this. It is done unto you as you believe, whatever you believe. So if you get an astrology chart, a numerology reading, and you believe it, and you create a belief around it, it's going to work. Then you're going to say, oh, it's the astrology. No, it's not the astrology. It's not the numerology. It's your belief. Just throwing it out there for consideration. I don't know that I'm right. It's just my experience. But anyway, sign up for the workshop. Join me for meditation. If you haven't joined me for meditation, join our meditation group, 7 a.m. Central Time. All you got to do is go to agapespiritualcenter.com, click on the events, and you'll get the link. So with that in mind, I'm going to say to you, create your day. Don't let the outside world create it. You create it inside you first, and then go experience the joy. Until next time, I love you because I accept you just like you are. Aloha, everyone.